Schrotter from his teammate Tom Luthi and French Grand Prix winner Alex Marquez. Career best in Moto2 Sport. Row 5, Fernandez on row 3. Gardner, Bastianini and Jorge Martin on row 4. Corsi, the Gian Antonio, Brad Binder rather, heading row 7, struggling on the KTM. Odendahl, the Japanese rider, set for his Grand Prix debut.
This stage in proceedings, we normally receive some info from Simon Crafar about...
Really, it's pretty straightforward. Every rider has gone for the number 2 rear, which is all of the top guys that you're going to see in the front of the race, I predict, are on the softer option front.
Well, we can't believe coming into this 6th round, Simon will keep a close eye on that, how that one unfolds over the next 40 minutes or so.
The KTM Moto2 project at the moment, they are doing everything possible to try and put it right, but is it going to be too little here today in Mugello, unfortunately, for the South African?
Yeah, it sounds like his patience is wearing a little bit thin as well. To do from row 7 in 19th position.
3 pole positions now this year for Point, but can anyone overcome this man? As Matt rightly pointed out, he did say about his chances here today. The vet as well. Luca Marini, Nicolo Bulega have got good rhythm. They're looking very, very strong. He's at the back in a 21-lap race. He's underway here in Italy. A good start there from Luthi on. But it will be Luthi that leads into turn 1.
Luthi judged the lights perfectly then. He does lead into San Donato. He's held station on his contact.
Oh, it was massive contact. That was started by...
Xavi Vierge was involved. Was it Fabio? Yeah, well, he's had a shocking weekend, hasn't he, Leccaona? He's been nowhere. I think there was definitely, I saw a nudge, big nothing, late race pace. Second half of races, Bastianini has been on hot form. What can he do in
there? There is Bastianini, as Matt mentioned, just going up the inside of Simone Corsi, who sadly crashed out of 2nd place, didn't he, last time? Progress trying to go through on his teammate Augusto Fernandez, who doesn't seem to really want to give up that place. The lead from his teammate Schrotter, and look at the gap they've got already. 7/10 over Alex Marquez in 3rd.
The issue up the inside of Simone Corsi into San Donato. Good clean move that by Bastianini, the rookie.
One of them was involved in that incident early on. Nagashima's gone down 9 places, Gardner likewise.
Yeah, I think it was the Gian Antonio.
Someone hit into the back of Nagashima, and then,
he did a stoppie in the middle of the corner.
The advantage the 2 Dynavolt intact riders had has just been cut to fellow rookie. And now Bastianini, then it's the experienced Simone Corsi, and then it's Lorenzo Baldassarri.
17th to 14th then for the 2016 Moto3 winner here in Mugello. As Baldassarri
start finish straight, then we ride on board with Marcel Schrotter, looking at his teammate Tom Luthi.
Marcel Schrotter he's gone along for a lot further than what he did last year. By this stage last year, he was already frustrated. There was only one other rider actually in the race that was in the 151s that time around, and it was the ever-impressive Jorge Navarro. 10 laps on worn rubber. He's absolutely awesome at that stage of the race. The changing
comes through Arrabbiata 1 and now Arrabbiata 2. Marcel Schrotter just gaining a 10th on his teammate. He then picks off Nicolo Bulega, fellow academy rider at the ranch.
Yeah, he's making Corsi and Bastianini. You need 2 more compatriots ahead of him. Schrotter's close on through Biondetti too.
On board now with Luthi, the race leader, as we head on to the start-finish straight. There is Alex Marquez. Now of his teammate. He's going to have to go the long way round, and it will be the last of the late breakers. Schrotter's just
cut back. So Luthi standing firm in the onslaught from his teammate Lamont. Poor Marini, before that he had 4 top 10s in a row, but never really been a podium threat.
No. Finds some big points. He does look a menace at the moment in 4th place. On board with Alex Marquez, he's 3rd. He's now closing up onto the top.
Collected himself. He's actually done a pretty good job. He's in 13th place. The 2 guys that came off the worst of that first lap, is working his way back through the pack. He was last at the end of the first lap. Well, he's already taken Cardelus, Dixon.
Bit of a lonely 6th at the moment, but that would do for Sam. He's just got to try and stay put and let the race come to him a bit.
And being closed down quickly by Bastianini behind him. Last time around, Bastianini was 3. Bastianini took another 3 tenths out of Lowe's on that previous lap, so in 2 laps, Lowe's has surrendered 6 tenths to Bastianini.
The next left-right, still Luthi that has this advantage. Soft rear tyres here.
Well, that's going to...
Thanks to Simon for that info.
That'll cheer up KTM.
In 5th place, number 9. So it is Luthi still from Schrotter. Amlo's just struggling at the moment. And that, by the looks of things, by and Bastianini, who are not
lap times of Lowe's and Bastianini, because from the last 2 laps, as we said, Bastianini's clawed back 3 tenths of a second from his teammate Marcel Schrotter.
Good drive there from Alex Marquez. Look at this, he's in the slipstream here.
Come up for the first time. It was a perfect time to ride on board with Alex Marquez, just to see him wind up that Triumph 7.
Oh, good move that from Luca Marini. Saw a big door wide open there from Marcel Schrotter, and this is where Marcel...
Yeah, at least he's not shrinking into his shell. Tepe Nagawa, bad weekend was Nagawa. That was tight
really
between
close.
Navarro and Schrotter in Arrabbiata too. That's
Sam Lowe's for now, so the Italian rookie's made his way up into 6th.
well, the last 3 laps, Bastianini in his lap times.
The gap between 2nd and 3rd then, 9/10 of a second at the moment. It's a lot more smooth in 3rd.
Top of your picture as well, you can see them coming out of Biondetti too. Bastianini has already, so after that mistake, lost some crucial time through Arrabbiata at 1. The gap between Lutti and Marquez just over.
KTM still struggling though. Not a single KTM right now inside the points. But that is embarrassing, I'm sorry to say. No points on offer at the moment for KTM. That's shocking.
Lower than your race leader, Tom Lutti. He'll be thinking, I should be right here. I should be repeating 2017. Got the pace to be there.
This is the battle for 3rd. Earlier in 5th place, then Bastianini, then Baldassari, then Lowe's.
Yeah, Baldassari by the man in the middle of the 2nd row of the grid, wasn't it? Tom Lutti, you could see how he just launched away from Point of O, was right beyond. 46 men getting pretty close to each other.
Or I was going to say, they're all bunched up well, haven't they? And that was the moment. Oh,
it was Nagashima. Vierge clipped Nagashima, jammed his front brake on, which slowed him up.
Alex Marquez, the Estrella Galicia Mark VDS rider, number 72.